YouTube, this is Win7 Hackerboy coming to you with another video. This video is going to be another series starter. This is going to be a series of Scratch 1.4 how-to tutorials. I'm going to show you how to make several games in this series, and also how to make scripts that will do things, so not full games, just scripts of games. This is Scratch 1.4, which is a program that you download from the internet. I'll put a link in the description on where to download it from. There is also Scratch 2.0, which is on the internet, and it came out beginning of last month. However, it's not particularly my favourite. I don't really like it that much, so I'm not going to be using that. It's not. I don't like it as much. I prefer it, and also it takes forever when you do something on Scratch 2.0. Sorry, it takes forever to save afterwards, and it can be slightly annoying. So, Scratch 1.4. Scratch is represented with the symbol of this cat's face. You can see it up in the corner there, and that's the symbol of Scratch. Now, when you make a Scratch game, there are several things that you have to do in it. One of the first things you'll probably do is make a new sprite, or just import a sprite. So you can create your own sprites by just clicking down here, paint new sprite, the icon with the paintbrush, and then paint a new sprite. There's my lovely sprite there. You can also import, there's quite a few sprites that have already been made by Scratch, and you can import them. You don't have to have a Wi-Fi connection because they're downloaded when you download Scratch. There's animals. Also, some of them come with scripts on them. I'll just show you, for example, crawling ant. This, when you can control the ant and move it in places. They've also got in here fantasy creatures. Some also come with scripts. There's letters, on numbers and everything like that. Interesting. People, like that. Things, basically miscellaneous. There. And also transportation. So, just gonna open a new Scratch because that one was a bit messy. Also, when you make a new one, when you make a new game, you change the background. So that'll be one of the first things you do as well. You can make as many backgrounds as you want. Just by clicking paint, you can paint one. You can also import them. Again, how it works before, it's got the different folders, and you put them. You choose one from one of the folders. I forgot to mention, with the sprites, you can also give them different costumes. So here, it's got costume 1 and costume 2. So if I just put in a quick script, I'm just gonna switch background. And you can do certain things with the costumes. For example, just gonna quickly do this here. When I make this new game, it switches to the next costume. I will put that in there actually. Oops, wrong way around. So now when I press the space bar, it'll switch to the next costume. Like that. So that's what costumes do, you can switch between them. You've also got, when you make a new game, you can make also surprise sprites, so it'll just have one it's already got stored in there, and it'll give you a random one. And I think that's basically it all covered. Oh, there's also sounds which you can import. You can also import songs. It says sounds. It's got the default meow in there, because when you start up Scratch, it will always come with the cat as the first sprite with 2 costumes and the meow sound. So, we've got these different sections up here, each of which has a block in them. There is here the when green flag clicked, which is probably the first block you will use in the majority of games. because the green flag is what begins the game. The red little circle is what ends the game. So everything begins once that is clicked. You can also start it when a key is pressed. Got these keys and you've also got the numbers. When the sprite is clicked, the sprite, if I hadn't mentioned, is the one of these little character things. Then you've got all the blocks in here. These are all the control blocks, as they're called. The stop all, which is the same as the red dot. Repeat until. Most of them are just kind of repeating. There's also broadcasting and then receiving. I'll do that in a later video, probably one of the first videos in this series. Build up to some more complex ones. Then there is motion, which obviously is moving, things like that. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. Looks, that's obviously again self-explanatory. It's how the cat looks, so that's where you switch the costumes. Sensing, which is when it's touching something, if the key is pressed, if you're waiting for an answer to a question, if you've got a variable and changing the value, things that it will sense, essentially. Then there's sounds, changing the volumes, playing different sounds, etc. Operators, which are things like this. And then these ones down here, I probably won't use them because they're pretty pointless in the games that I'm going to be showing you. There's the pen, which I also probably won't be using too much. So obviously that again is self-explanatory. And then there's variables and lists. Variables, it's called up here. Variables, we will be using quite a bit of them. Variables are things that you can change and then store it in the program and then find it somewhere else. Sorry, there's lots of noises going on, the phone's ringing. Yeah, so, and then lists, we won't be using them. I don't really know the point of them, if I'm honest. So, today we're just going to make a quick game. In this game, we're just going to move a cat. It's just going to be basically a introductory game, showing you a few things on Scratch. So, right, don't know why I made full screen there. When the green flag is clicked, we're going to want to move the cat. Well, actually, forever, we put in a forever block here, it's in control. Then if key, so we'll have 3 of them we'll need. Right, so if key, left arrow, right arrow, and space. So it's just going to move along and then jump up. So if key, space pressed, change Y by 20. So that means when space key pressed, it'll move up the Y axis by 20. And then if we just wait 0.2 seconds, and then change Y, change Y by minus 20. So it'll move down the Y axis by 20. If the right arrow, move 10 steps, and also point in direction right, point in direction left, and move minus 10 steps. That should work, I believe. We'll just test it now. So when I press the right arrow, it moves right, 10 steps at a time. Oh yes, I forgot to do one important thing. If you're using directions on Scratch, then you must press this up here if you don't want it to turn around and kind of like walk up around everything. Press this key here, so it'll move like that. Forgot to do that. So yeah. Oh yes, because I'm pointing there, that should work. I was wondering what was happening there. Yeah, there we go. So the cat moves, jumps, the jumping isn't very good. Yeah, so that's kind of a simple game in Scratch. Just show you how to do that. It's not really showing you how to make a game, I'm just showing you a few simple things in Scratch. I'm gonna upload another video this weekend showing you how to make a game in Scratch. It'll be a shooting game. I've just decided that there. Yes, it'll be a shooting game with enemies and everything. It'll be very exciting. No, it won't. So, yeah, if you like this video, please like it, comment if you wish to, and subscribe if you like my videos. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.